I remember the hand. I forgot what we say.
Off to a great start.
Senior moments.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They could be a beanie for a baby doll.
I think you're going a little far with that one.
Hi there. Welcome to the Notorious Needle. I'm Sarah. I'm the designer.
I'm Bridget. I'm her mom.
And on this channel, we talk about cross-stitch.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not safe for work. We use profanity most times.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we talk about how current events affect our stitching, sometimes from a liberal perspective. So
True.
You have been forewarned.
Yep.
But in this video, we're going to talk about stitching in the wild.
Which we just came back from, like last weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Here in Fort Lauderdale.
20 minutes down the road.
I know. It was great.
No flights.
Put on by Garon Stitchery.
Mm-hmm.
We had a fabulous time. That's all we're talking about. So
and they did a good job.
They did a great job.
I really want to say that. They really
Just
did a
so
great
you know,
job.
if you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. This is not going to be like our regular Flosstube. We're only going to talk about the Stitching in the Wild cross-stitch retreat.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a good job.
Yeah, and this was their first time, I believe.
This was the first one, yes.
So,
and the next one they said won't be in Fort Lauderdale because they moved. I think they moved
to Alabama. Mm-hmm.
So,
but I hear that it's only like 6 hours, 8 hours away from us.
What? Alabama?
Yeah.
It takes 8 hours to get to the border.
How slow do you drive? Not me. Didn't take me 8 hours.
Wow. We are not driving.
Okay, maybe it's 12 hours. Maybe I misheard.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll drive.
It's 5 hours to Jacksonville.
Maybe we'll drive.
Okay. Anyways. So the first thing we like to talk about is new Stitchy Stuff.
Oh, and have we got a ton of new Stitchy Stuff.
Huge haul.
Oh my god.
First, I'd like to talk about the free stuff that Garon Stitchery handed out as part of the event, which was very, very generous.
Yeah.
So when you arrived, the first thing you got was this big tote bag. It's huge, and it's got 4 pockets. You have these 3 pockets in the front. These 2 are elastic, and then the big zipper pocket inside, which zips up.
Which is a really nice feature.
Yeah. Yes.
And you'll notice everything is going to be green.
Everything's green because that's Gary's favorite color, and I guess he's in charge of color.
And I happen to really like green.
Gary is the Gare in Garon Stitchery. It's
right.
Gary and Ronny. So.
Right.
So his favorite color is green. So you got that. You got a Stitching in the Wild pen, which you have yours.
I do.
A Garon Totenbags keychain in the shape of a t-shirt, which is cute.
Really cute.
What other tchotchkes?
So many tchotchkes.
So many tchotchkes.
Oh, yes, these.
Yes, you got floss from Romy's Creation, Colors and Thread. This is called Garon's Colors, and it's this beautiful teal / lime green variegated.
You see teal in there? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess it is. I thought it was like baby blue.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, it
baby blue to green to yellow. It's actually very, really, really pretty. Nice Halloween. This would look great on like purple fabric.
Yeah, or like a gray.
Yeah.
You also got a Garon Totenbags notions bag.
I got this,
which is nice. So this is
the sunflowers. Actually,
Velcro,
originally,
one single pocket.
Originally, I got the butterfly, but because that's her thing,
that's my husband's thing.
Yeah, he calls it a butterfly. So I took the daisy one and let her have the butterfly.
Yeah. This is nice. And we got, so you get an itinerary, which was cool, and a list of restaurants in the area, which was also very cool. And we're local, so we drove, and that made it a lot easier. But we always like to find out the food places because we have dietary restrictions, like a lot of people do. And so this was really, really helpful. A pretty itinerary on parchment paper. And then we got free patterns. Now, I can't share all the patterns with you. We got Be Wild from Stitchy Prose. I don't want to share the pattern. And we got Hog Wild, also from Stitchy Prose.
And these were patterns that were exclusive to Stitching in the Wild.
Yes, it says Stitching in the Wild on it somewhere, I think. Yeah.
No, but they announced that they were exclusive.
They also gifted us a pattern called Stitching in the Wild by Romy's creation, or maybe it's Romy. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right.
Might be Romy. Romina. Yeah, the designs are by Romina Petrucci, so definitely it's Romy.
Mm-hmm. And then really finally cute. We got Come Party with Frank by Fox and Rabbit.
We did. We both got
Which is cool. So I might actually stitch this one up.
And you know what I was thinking? That these colors right here look like
for the
colors in the martini, because the martini is looks kind of like it's almost
now
variegated.
That I'm seeing it, I'm not sure because
the model was variegated.
The model was variegated, but it wasn't that color. It was a different color.
No, but you could cut the blue out.
I wouldn't. I'd just leave it.
I don't know.
This is cool. I like
Frank. It's just cute.
And I think it's gonna, instead of saying Stitching in the Wild, at the bottom it'll say Stitching in the Wild, because that's where I got the pattern from. Right. But I need to write this down. I want to write Drink and Be Scary.
But I also have to say that Fox and Rabbit was extremely generous to this particular retreat, because there was a raffle, and Fox and Rabbit also donated $100 to the raffle.
And the raffle benefited St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Thank you. I was just going to ask you if you remembered what they benefited.
I remember.
They raised like $1,000 at the raffle.
Yeah, which was awesome.
And I think we only had 80 people at the retreat.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to raise $1,000, that's huge.
That was cool.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
So let's see. Oh, so that was all the freebie stuff just from attending the retreat that everybody got automatically, like right when you walked in the door. It was all in the tote bag, and or you had a green envelope with your name tag in it. So this is what the name tags look like. I had registered with my maiden name, and of course a green lanyard, and that was in a green envelope. Oh, I almost forgot. You got a little tabletop trash can,
which is so cute. Look at this thing.
Wait, it has wheels.
It's just adorable.
So some people were using this as an Orts container. I was using it for candy wrappers because there was a lot of candy. But yeah, this is great. And I don't really do stickers much, but I think I'm going to add stickers to this. Stickers.
Like these, which were given to us
by our table mates.
Right. So they may go all over that. Mine's at home because I'm using it.
Yeah. That was from, which lady was that from?
Was this a test?
No, I just don't remember. Was it Linda or Kim?
I don't remember. Our table mates were Rin.
Oh, it was Kim.
Our table mates were Rin and
Derek.
And then
Linda and Kim.
Mm-hmm. So thank you. They were wonderful.
They were amazing. I'll be inserting pictures as we go through the video, so you can see all the wonderful people we met. So I can't show you this either, but Diane McClure was handing out paper copies of a pattern that she created. It's called Wild for Stitching in the Wild 2023, and it's
cover this part.
Well, no, it's okay. And it's the Garon Totenbags lion crest, and then it says Stitching at the top and In the Wild at the bottom in a medieval looking font, which is really cool. That was nice. She was just walking. Mm-hmm. These are the things that people were walking around handing out. Do you want to talk about one?
Well, since I was a bad girl and I didn't write down who gave me what, and it was difficult because a lot of times, you go to lunch and come back and there'd be this little pile in your seat, and you're like, "This is really nice." Free
stuff, and you don't know who gave it. Yeah, they don't all. But not everybody remembers to attach a business card.
Do you remember who gave us these?
Yes, these are from Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie.
Jackie is an amazing fan of Notorious Needles. She has a Flosstube, and I will put that in the show notes below. She has already a video out about her experience in Stitching in the Wild.
I know, I haven't finished watching it
yet. And we took pictures together, and she had the We Believe Stitch Along and the Pro Choice Stitch Along, and she had them printed out at Office Depot and bound in a spiral notebook, and everything very nicely organized
and tabbed.
It was really impressive.
It was.
She was handing out these rings with a little fob on the end.
And it says SITW 2023.
Stitching in the Wild 2023. Little heart.
Yeah.
See it. Thank you, Jackie. Those are awesome. So I will be using this. Linda, our table mate, gave us these.
Oh yeah, let me find mine.
This is a magnet art by Otter Creations. Stephanie Marocha or Marocha. I'm not sure how that's pronounced.
Which state is this?
She told me. I think it's Minnesota because that's where she's from.
I'm putting you on the spot.
It's not Wisconsin, which was my first guess, guys. I can math all day long. Geography, not so much. This is why I have satellite navigation.
If I haven't driven through a state, I may not recognize it.
No, she said she was from Minnesota, so that's
got to be where it is.
But it's beautiful.
It is gorgeous, and it's a magnet.
And she was giving these out to her table mates, which was really, really sweet. So thank you, Linda. Linda doesn't have a Flosstube or anything. Otherwise, I would share it. Laura Vargas from San Pablo de Heredia, Costa Rica, was handing out these lovely candies.
Mm-hmm. Mine are gone.
With a little cross stitch heart on her card inside,
so cute.
Which was nice. Jeanna, Slamming the Screen Door, is her Instagram. It came with this little card. She handed out Garon Stitchery needle minders.
These right here.
On these pretty cards.
Yeah, and
they're wood. Uh-huh. They work pretty good, actually. I've been using this one already. I had to take it out of my project bag to show you. So thank you, Jeanna. Again, her Instagram is slamming.the.screen.door. And she has a blog, slammingthescreendoor.blogspot.com. I haven't checked out her blog. I'm not sure what's on there. I'm sure there's cross stitch stuff though.
Yeah. And Stitchy Prose gave us these really cute floss drops that are bees, and it's got a little bee charm right in the front there with a little bling on it. So adorable. And of course the back. And I don't use floss drops as floss drops. I usually use them as project cards. So I love these because then I can put them, and see, I can stick the ring right through the zipper and then put the project card on the outside of the bag or throw it inside the bag.
I use the rings for my bobbins.
I use the rings for my bobbins too.
Yeah.
And this is from Stitchy Prose.
Yep. Do you remember who did the orts?
I did not catch her name.
I didn't either.
So you got a purple one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a green one. I thought they were all green.
No.
Oh, how cool.
So there was a lady walking around handing out bags of candy with these little ort containers.
And they were.
She had hand crocheted.
And I'm going to tell you right now that I totally stole this idea.
Yeah, I wish I had. I never caught her name as she was walking by. I tried to take pictures of people's name tags so I could write it down and share with you, but I missed her.
Yeah. So sorry I missed your name, but these are fantastic, and as you can see,
what a great idea.
I'm using it and they work. Look at that. It doesn't fall out.
Nothing's coming out.
And they squish. You can stick them in a project bag.
Yep.
And so, yeah.
But they could be a beanie for a baby doll.
I think you're going a little far with that one. She's trying to steal my job as the comic relief. You see that, right? You see what's going on here, right?
Now. Another, I guess this is a project card or just a ring. And then this doesn't say who it's from. So this was on the table when I got back from the bathroom. It says Stitching in the Wild, Garon 2023.
She also did
and it's a
pattern
card.
This pattern was one of the free patterns, Stitching in the Wild.
I didn't get this one.
I saw it on one of the tables.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if I picked it up or not. I didn't find it.
This ring. And more candy from a lady who was just walking around handing out candy. Also didn't get her name. needle minders. So Snickerdoodle Stitch was walking around handing out these pretty galaxy looking needle minders.
They are really beautiful. Mine looks different.
I don't know her real name, but the card says Snickerdoodle Stitch, which makes me want cookies.
Right?
Yeah, now I want cookies. Thanks. The card has a picture of a quilt on it that says life is good. You can see that. So that's cool. I will use that for sure. Well, the needle minders. Oh, and there was another lady whose name I didn't get.
Now that
was handing out.
Handed out by her?
I don't know. I don't know if it was the same one. Mom thinks it was the same lady who handed out these stickers. So the stickers, at least, were handed out by C. Zook Stitch.
Right.
CZOOK Stitch. It says, always remember you are loved. And Bridget believes it's the same lady who was handing out these rings. That's all. The charm is also magnetic, so it's also a needle minder.
Right down here. Yeah.
And they're green for Garon's favorite color, green. Okay, still with the freebie stuff.
Oh yeah.
There was another lady who also didn't write anything down.
I know.
I came back to the table and there were these pretty pins on the table and we each picked out whichever color we liked.
Mm-hmm. But there's no business card. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I don't know who.
There wasn't anything in the bag either, was there?
No, this is exactly how it came on the table.
Sorry.
So I am sorry that I don't know your name. I definitely would have mentioned it if I had it.
Yeah.
But that was really neat.
Pretty.
These are pretty, and they look like pins that were handmade. So thank you. They're lovely.
Found the scissor fob.
Oh, there you go.
Remember I had written down the scissor fob?
Yeah.
Do you know who gave us these?
I didn't get one of those.
You didn't get one of those. Nanny boo boo. Mine says Hope, and I do not know the name.
Oh wait, I did get it. I already put it on a pair of scissors.
Oh, that could be why.
It's put away.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I just tried to keep things off. I just tried to keep everything together until we were finished.
I did too, but I ended up using them at the retreat, and then it's in my whip bag now. So
it was easier for me to just like throw everything together in a little baggie, so that I couldn't.
But I was using them there. And then Kim at our table. Wait, I wrote this down. So Kim is. Oh, it's on my phone. I will put the name of her Etsy shop in the screen here, and it'll also be a link down below. Our stitching buddy. I think it's Little Black something. Anyway, she gave everybody a pack of needles. So her stitchy shop, she sells all kinds of stitch stuff. She finds vintage patterns and sells them on Etsy. So you should check out her shop. Really nice lady.
Super nice.
Super nice. So we were happy to drive our table mates to like lunch or wherever we happen, or the cross-stitch cupboard. And Kim very, very kindly let us pick up stuff at the cross-stitch cupboard, which we'll share shortly. So thank you, Kim. That was very, very kind of you. And again, her shop, there's a link to her Etsy shop down below for vintage cross-stitch stuff. Oh,
I already showed the stickers? Did I show
you
the
did.
stickers
You showed
already?
the stickers.
Okay. I'm just trying to put stuff away that I've already...
And then the last freebie I have is from Maria, who is the owner of the Gammon Beauty Bar Company. And she is new to cross-stitch and very enthusiastic and was asking a million questions, which was really, really fun. That kind of enthusiasm, I just ate it all up. She was a hoot to talk to. Anyway, so her specialty is beauty, and she was handing out her special facial cleansing technique with her business card. So I still have that. One of the interesting things she suggests is actually washing your face twice, which I don't think I've ever heard of before. Twice, like in a row. The first time is to, let's see, it says...
I think the first time was just to get off the dirt.
Yeah, the first time is just to get everything off. And the second time is so that the active ingredients in your cleanser improves the health of your skin.
Yep.
So thank you for that,
And I do know
Maria.
you need to use very warm water to open your pores. That much I remember.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you, Maria. That was cool. So she was sharing what she's an expert in, and that was really neat. I really appreciated that.
Do you have your little piece of fabric?
Oh no, I don't.
Do you remember who
That's
gave
put
us
away
these?
with my whips. Oh yes, so Garon was handing out samples of fabric, and the fabric is by Jude Designs.
And this one's called Midnight Ride. And I mean, they're just a little tiny, it's just a little square. Oh, I always go the wrong way. See, you know, it's going to be a little square. When you open it up, it's going to be like maybe like that big.
Mm-hmm.
And it's perfect for a little needle book.
Yeah.
And
it's a good sample size. I actually stitched mine.
Books.
And in the next, when we do a regular floss tube and we share all of our whips and finishes and stuff, I'll be sharing that there.
So you'll get to see that.
Yeah. The sample I got was purple. But yeah, so that was fun. I have freebie fabric. Like, who says no to that? So that's all the freebies I've got. How about you, Mom?
That's the freebies. Yes.
You want to move on to purchases?
Oh, we might as well.
Dude, I spent way too much money.
Didn't we both?
Yeah. So go ahead. I've been talking a lot. Your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just trying to remember if I got them. I know I got that at. I'm just trying to find which ones I got where and why. Because I'm looking at it going, I don't remember why I bought this. Oh, needle books. That's why. This one has a bunch of needle books in it. This one I got from Garon. It's Between Friends. This is a whole book. It says it's a spring sampling. And they have a lot of there were a couple of needle books that I took pictures of that were in the trunk show. And I've kind of gotten a little obsessive maybe about those because it's another thing you can do with little scraps of fabric.
Yes.
And I don't throw anything away.
And this is by Hands On Design.
Yeah, and I've kind of started following her Flosstube a little bit.
I've been following her Flosstube for a while. I like her finishing tutorials.
So I got that from their trunk show. And then I also got a Shepherd's Care from the trunk show because this little needle book was there and I had taken pictures of it, and then I saw, they have a pattern. What do you know? So
cool, with a strawberry and a drum.
I've
never made a strawberry or a drum.
Pattern. No, I've never made those either. I don't. Well, I can't really say I don't do drums and I don't do strawberries or whatever those other.
I'm not sure I would use. It's called a strawberry. I don't know that I would use it. Yeah, it's basically like a pin cushion.
But you know what? They might make. What I was thinking is they'll make great smalls.
Yeah.
Because other people like them.
They do.
And, it's a whole little set, and it looks like it's fairly quick to stitch up. I mean, that's
but then you have to put it together. The stitching is the fun part. Then you got to put it together.
Which is not your strong suit.
No.
Yeah, I know that. But I can't say much because I still have a needle book I haven't put together yet.
I do too.
Working on it.
I'm not working on it.
Oh, also at the trunk show, I bought this... it's 1,500 yards. It's 0.004. What are they calling it? It's Wonder Invisible Thread. This is for beading. And I was told by someone in line who says she knows and she does a lot of beading that this is the best beading thread. And they only had 3 spools.
And it's by...
And I grabbed it.
YLI is the logo on here.
Yeah, I don't know what that stands for.
YLI Corporation. Made in the USA.
Okay, and it is made in the US. So that was another reason I grabbed it, because I've seen other beading thread online made in other countries. China. And not that I would like to buy US if I can.
Where possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Before we continue, I took video of the Annex, the Garon Stitchery setup, and Annex with multiple trunk shows, and they had let's see, Fabrics by Stephanie all laid out. We bought a bunch of fabrics, so I wanted to share with you what that looked like.
And they had a freebie table.
Oh boy.
I only got one thing.
Oh, okay.
I only got one thing, and it was a kit, and it's a leisure arts kit, and it says, "I'm not a hot mess, I'm a spicy disaster."
Oh, yeah.
And it has sunflowers on it. And it's going to go to one of my family members, and I'm not going to say which one because she might watch this Flosstube. But anyway, I thought that's adorable. So I grabbed the kit off the freebie table. I know I bought 2 things at
the cupboard.
At the cross stitch cupboard, but I only see one here. So maybe it's already a whip. I don't know. So I'll have to look and see. Also in the Annex, I bought this little Santa needle minder.
You might not be able to tell, but what Santa is holding up is the Garon Stitchery logo.
Yeah, it says Stitching in the Wild. It's teeny, teeny, weeny, tiny. But I thought, you know what? That'll be my souvenir, because it actually says Stitching in the Wild. So, but then I also bought these little green scissors, and you got pink ones, and they have the
cover pops off,
right, and they're a little teeny tiny. So these would really be good for a plane if you're on a plane. They
could be.
What I like about them is they have the cover, which means that they're not going to poke through your project bag.
Yeah.
Which is, for ones I don't have a notions bag and a project bag, so no popping through. Did I buy? I don't remember where I bought these. Oh no, I got these. That's what it is. I got 2 things at Cross Stitch Cupboard. This is the other thing.
Okay.
So did you want to go to what else?
Yeah.
You bought it at Cross Stitch Cupboard, or you want me to just?
No, keep going.
Okay, so I got only when we went on our field trip to Cross Stitch Cupboard.
Yes.
Which is
our local needle store. Our LNS,
like Wilton Manors, Fort Lauderdale, something like that.
Yeah.
So I went and found size 24, the ball tip needles. And you may recall that I have fallen in love with ball tip needles because they're really great for everything except quarter stitches.
Okay.
So if you're going to use a quarter stitch, change your needle, put a pointy one on the end.
If you're stitching quarter stitches on Ada, you really should use a pointy needle. It's a lot easier. Right. But if you're stitching it on linen or even weave,
you don't need to. Right.
Yeah.
But I stitch mostly on Ada. So, because I like the holes to be big enough for me to see. Yeah. But the ball tip needles don't split the yarn as much. They're much easier to use.
They don't split the fabric threads.
Correct. So, and that makes frogging a lot easier too.
Yes.
Just saying.
Because they don't split the threads when you put the needle in the same hole. You're not splitting the embroidery floss either.
Right.
Which can be a problem when you're tearing stuff out.
Right. And it's super easy to thread them. So when I'm just going to do a couple of, say I've got a couple of quarter stitches, I just change out the needle to a sharp one, do the quarter stitches, and then put these back on. So, but they're expensive.
They are expensive.
They are not cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't lose that needle.
Don't lose the needle. I always lose needles. It's a story of my life. And the other thing I got was the Christmas. It's called Christmas Delivery, and it's by Cottage Garden. And it's, I know, shock, right?
Another
it's a Santa. Wow. Imagine me doing Santas. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. But he's just too cute. He's just too cute. And I have fabric that I already know I can put this on. I have some nice dark fabric. So yeah, I have a few Christmassy ones that I put out, for about a month. And that's my haul from, oh wait, no, it's not. I almost forgot. Hang on, I gotta move a few things. So yeah, I bought some project bags. And yes, they're huge. Garon makes the biggest project bags I've ever seen in my life. And the reason that I bought it was because it fits the 9-inch nurge. And this is my Santa table runner that if you guys watch the Flosstube, and I'll show it on the next one when we go through whips, it fits in this bag.
All rolled up and everything.
All rolled up.
The bag closes.
And the bag closes, yeah. The whole thing fits in this project bag. And this means that Tweezer can't poop on it no more because I don't have to leave it out. Just in case, yeah. Tweezer. Yeah. And if you have birds, you know that they just, wherever they want, they're loose. So that's one, and it's, it's bees.
It's bees.
Yeah, you can't tell I really am into bees. And then here's the second one.
Also bees.
Bees. Also big.
Also big.
Mm-hmm. And then here's the third one.
Mardi Gras.
Because I have 3 projects that are on the 11-inch nurges, and the 11-inch nurge fits. And these are the only project bags I found that will fit the big nurge. So I thought 3 was enough, but they had a raffle. Actually, it was door prizes.
Yeah, door
prizes. Yeah. And I happened to win the very last door prize, which is the medium-sized bag with the matching Notions bag to go with it. So they make their bags in different sizes. Yep. And so this was also a freebie. I am so blessed. Oh my goodness. I think that's the end of my haul.
That's the end of your haul. Okay. I also...
And I'll tell you what, these were not expensive. The big bags. No, I've seen them a lot more.
Seen them more.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I'll start with the small stuff. I also got a needle minder. I got Frank. And this is by Garon.
You got him to go with the Frank.
This Frank Stitching in the Wild
with the olive martini.
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
And I got Coastal Holiday by Hands On Design. So it's a bunch of holiday ornaments, but beachy themed. And I got the thread pack that goes with them by Coloring Cotton.
Flip it around.
They had it there very conveniently. So these
these
happy colors, which I really like, with the beachy theme. That's probably the last thing I'm going to stitch out of all the things I bought, because my husband is making, he's going to be building a bar shed in the backyard. So it's a shed that doubles as a bar. And we're going to decorate ours in a nautical theme, like a shipwreck / pirate type deal. So I bought some patterns for that. This is Wild Salt Air, also by Hands On Design. And it reads, I dream of the sea and the winds and the wild salt air. And you see there's a bag and
what are the other things on there? A
pin cushion. No, that's a pin cushion.
Okay.
You can make it into a little bag, and then there's it's not a drum, it's a
cylinder?
A thread. I don't know, I can't think of the word now.
Thread bobbin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For regular sewing thread.
And then I got Beach Please, also by Hands On Design. I don't know if I'm going to stitch the actual words. I got it because I like the little motifs.
I think Beach Please is really funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
I got Seize the Day, also by Hands On Design. She had a lot of beachy stuff, which I was into for our soon-to-be bar shed. And I got Summer Puns by Stitchy Prose. This one says Tropic Like It's Hot, which is hilarious. And the other one says Seize the Day.
So there's a theme here for sure.
Yeah, well, it's our nautical, it's our ocean, beachy, shipwreck, whatever.
Right.
So then I bought fabric because I don't have a lot of fabric. I picked up a lot of 36 and 40 count. So this, I should take the price tag off. All of the fabrics are fabrics by Stephanie. This first one is Angel Wing. This is 36 count linen. 18.
Yeah, Stephanie was actually there.
She
at
was
the trunk
there,
show
yeah.
With her. With
so this
all
is like
of
a very
fabric.
Pale gray. Let me double it up, and you can see the color.
It almost looks like a lavender to me. It's like a gray lavender.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I guess you could call it like a bluish gray, but I feel like it's pretty true gray, just very, very pale, which I really like. I was thinking of stitching Frank on this.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah, among other things, a bunch of things would work. I could probably stitch other things on this, and I also picked up. This is called Snowdrifts, and this is 40 count linen.
Oh, I like that one. That looks like the sky.
Yeah, this is more sky looking to me, which is why I picked it up. I like this. I don't know why. Sky fabrics, maybe butterflies or whatever. I don't have anything I'm planning to stitch on it.
Honestly, I think some of the beach stuff would work on the sky fabric.
I picked out this fabric for the beachy stuff. It's called Princess Buttercup, and this is also 40 count linen. I'll probably stitch over 2. It'll still be small though. I don't know. But I like this color. It's like sand. It's washing out in the video. It's a little bit deeper. Not really orange. It's
not a lemon.
It's like a cream. It's like a very deep cream.
It looks like sand.
Yeah. But now that I'm thinking about it, all those patterns are so tiny. It's stitching 20 count. How stupid is that going to look?
Well, you could put more than one on there.
Yeah. Oh, I could probably fit them all.
You could put like a whole bunch of little minis around the edge of the bar. And
then I got this one just because I liked it. This is called Iris. This is also 40 count linen.
That looks gorgeous.
This is coming out true to color on the video. Just the teals and the purples, it just appeals to me. I'm sure I will find something to stitch on this. In fact, I picked up a couple of monochrome patterns that I might stitch on this, and I'll show you those later because I don't have them here.
Oh, one is the fish and one is the octopus.
Yeah, but
you got a cross stitch cupboard?
I did. Oh, they're underneath.
Okay. She's working on it.
Yeah,
she'll get there.
I'm getting there. All right. So then I also got project bags. I got the Mardi Gras set. Oh, thank you. So I got the whole set. I got the Notions bag, the medium bag, and I got the large bag.
That's the medium.
I like these.
That's the large.
The bright colors, and some of the masks are butterflies, which is nice, and they're huge.
Yep. And this is the only set we got the same.
Yeah. I only got the one. As I use a lot of different things for project bags. I don't have like dedicated project bags. So I just got these because I really, really liked the bright colors. So that's what I got at the Annex. And then on our field trip to Cross Stitch Cupboard, and thank you to our very kind table mate Kim, I picked up, this is called Tribal Fish by White Willow Stitching. So it's this monochrome fish that I was thinking of stitching on that iris fabric.
Yeah, that'll be really pretty.
And I also got Tribal Octopus, also by White Willow Stitching. So same kind of style.
Are you going to have bar stool seats?
I think so, yeah.
Well, I just had a thought. I mean, I had needle pointed those dining room chair covers for Grandma, and then you cover them in vinyl.
Oh, cover them in vinyl, yeah.
And then so those would be fun to do as a bar stool seat, and then cover it in vinyl.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I mean, I can help you with the finishing.
Yeah, I'd have to do them. I think on 14 count, so they're big enough.
Yep.
Well, this is 172 by 134 stitches.
So how big would that be?
So on 14 count, it's 13 by 10, so not very big.
That's still big enough for a bar stool, because you can put like shells or starfish or whatever around it. You don't have to just leave that by itself.
Yeah.
Or you could do like a little border.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And that's all of my purchases.
Right.
So finally, we come to the small exchange. So you go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So my small came in this really adorable little bag, which is why I picked it, because look, it's got guitars and music and stuff like that all over it. And I was like, oh, this is going to be good. And I was correct. And my small, it was made by, I'm going to tell you all about it before I show you. It was made by Karen Johnson. She's from Maryland.
I can hold it up while you read all of that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hold it up.
So this is Elvis.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read it.
And it's the pattern is from Nikki Patton. It's 40 count 1/1. Yes.
So this is like,
you heard right. Yes, 40 count 1/1. This is
like 1.5 inches square.
This is teeny weensy. It took her 10 days to do it. It's 3,000 stitches. I mean, she put all this on the paper that came with it, which is awesome. And it's just on, white, and it's just gorgeous. And I have to tell you, everybody at the place,
everybody
was the one everybody wanted to see. They were just so blown away, as I am, because 40 count 1/1. Yeah, right. Okay. Not even in my dreams,
Yeah.
I mean,
there's no magnifier big enough.
That is so gorgeous. So nice. And all framed and everything. Yeah. Love it. Just love it. And it also, that wasn't the only thing it came with. It also came with these cutesy little scissors in a case. Oh, there's the case. There's the scissors. Adorable. And I think there was probably some candy in there, which I ate. And and she also, as if this wasn't enough, she also gave me a gift card to Michael's, which I haven't used yet, but Lord knows I will.
It's very sweet.
Unbelievable. Yes. I am so happy with my small exchange. And then my small was a lady named Nancy Barais, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, and we have pictures of the people that we got our small from and the people who got our small.
Yes.
And so yeah, that was definitely successful. And you're small.
My small, it's called Stitching in the Wild by me, Fran Harrington. Enjoy. And here it is. Let's see. So this is a votive candle holder. It could also be a pencil holder. Well, let me read to you what Fran wrote. Here, you want to hold this?
Sure.
Use me as a candle holder, a flower vase, a pencil or pen holder. Remember your time in Florida. Garon Frank Seraphin fabric, Cottage Garden threads from Thread of the Month. And she designed it.
So you got an alligator. You've got, it's a porpoise and water. You've got a macaw. You've got palm trees. And then
snakes and flamingo.
Snakes and a flamingo, of course.
Which I love. And I burn
so
candles.
Cute.
I burn scented candles all the time, so that's probably what I'm going to use it for. It's taped.
So it's taped, but the cover can come off, or you can just put pencils through it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a really cute idea. Now this is practical.
Yeah, it's very clever.
Yep.
It came in. It was this pretty pink polka dot bag, and I was like, pink polka dots. But I think it said Florida on it or something.
I'm just looking and thinking
it came with a nice scented candle, which smells really, really good. And this is called Tranquil Calm Bioluminescence Aromatherapy Scented Candle.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But you know what I was
and candy. Thinking? It came with candy.
Of course.
Yeah.
All the little drum designs that I see, what a great thing to use the drum designs for instead of a drum.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what a drum is used for.
I don't know. It's decorative and there's a pincushion on the top.
I got enough stuff I have to dust, but this is practical.
Yeah. I really like it. I love that she created it herself. And there's a picture of us together. So thank you, Fran. Do we want to talk about other stuff at Stitching in the Wild?
Was there other stuff to talk about?
Well, we got pictures with Gary and Ronny, who were lovely and personable and accommodating.
And they passed around.
Oh, yes. This was a really clever idea.
Yeah, they passed around a scroll frame, and it had on it their logo.
Which was already stitched.
Someone had stitched it.
I will put the name in here because I don't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up later.
I don't
remember who did it.
But what they wanted us to do was every single participant who came stitched their initials onto this logo. And you got to be first.
So Ronny comes over to our table and he's showing people. And I was like, oh, are we doing this now? Do I get to be first? I'm ready. And he's like, well, let me show it to everybody, but then I'll come back and you can do it first. And I was like, that's really cool. So he did.
So she got to be first. I got to be second because I was sitting right next to her, of course.
Yeah.
And we have
everybody at the retreat stitched on it, and it came out beautiful.
It's so clever.
Yeah, what a fun idea. So
right?
We all have a little piece of Stitch in the Wild.
We're all there.
Yeah, we're all on it. And he took a picture of it, the finished one, and made it the group cover page.
The logo on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. The Annex was huge. We already shared with you all of that.
The trunk shows, you mean?
The trunk shows.
Yeah, they had quite a bit there. Did you do a
the
little
St.
video
Jude
of the
drawing
trunk show? You did, but you know what? I think by the time she got to do her video, a lot of it was bare. No, you had a lot. They put more stuff out.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I mean, when they opened that door.
It was like a gold rush.
It was like the horde, the mob.
I took a video of that.
We rushed it. People were like, trying to get to the table.
Oh, everybody was perfectly polite. but
No,
we were all
no.
waiting. We were all waiting. I didn't see anything.
It was like Black Friday. No,
it wasn't that bad. No, but everyone was waiting outside. We were very excited because they had let us in the night before to peruse. And
so we had all kind of picked what we wanted.
Sorry, that was Mom's phone, so I cut that out. Go on. You were saying about people were afraid that somebody in front of them in line would buy the last thing that they wanted.
Well, because there were a lot of bags, but there were only a few of certain fabrics. So I know one lady who was very concerned about getting a Winnie the Pooh bag.
Oh, yeah.
And there were only like 2 of them. And she talked to a few people while she was in line, and she's like, "Oh, what did you spot that you want?" And they were all going, "Oh, I want the Winnie the Pooh bag." And she's going, "Oh, no." But as it turned out, I think everybody got what they wanted.
Yeah.
But it was really funny to watch because, and then we were in line for a long time to check out. So, which was terrible because then you got to look and shop while you were standing in line and picking up more stuff and looking at more stuff. Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun.
Yes, it was fun. I'm glad we went. Our second retreat ever. It was good.
Are you tired yet?
Yeah, I need my coffee.
Yeah, and you know what's next?
StitchCon.
StitchCon.
Yep, StitchCon is mid-June.
Right. We're leaving June 7th because it starts June 8th. And wow, what are we leaving in 6 days?
Well, I don't know. By the time you see this video, we might already be at StitchCon.
We might. So,
I'm going to try to get this out the weekend before. But super excited about that. We have our smalls ready to go. And
my small is finished, but I don't have it wrapped. I don't have anything with it. I'm going to have to rack my brain. Yeah.
We'll get there. So, but that was Stitching in the Wild. We had a great time. It was 4 days. It was Thursday through Sunday. And we stayed late till Sunday. I think we stayed till like 3 or 4 o'clock. Yeah. And then I went home and took a nap. Because I didn't sleep for 4 days.
Well, it didn't end until 5 o'clock on Sunday. But let me tell you what, everybody had to, the people that had
flights,
to fly, they were pretty much, most of them, it was like a ghost town on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, just us diehards and locals. Although I think we were the only really, no, there were a couple of other locals.
There were people from Boynton Beach and people from Pompano and stuff. Yeah, there were a few people that we met that are local, and hopefully, we'll end up catching up with them again. I hope.
Yeah, I do too. That would be nice.
So
woohoo, Stitching in the Wild. We had a great time.
So
not sure if we're gonna go next year. We'll see. We'll see how things shake out.
Another successful retreat.
Yes.
Accomplish.
So until next time, stitch on.